Loya Banyashala.
Amayam Banloya Banyashala.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Come on now.
La Yashala.
Majum Wapanya, when Nami's rising face to east. And then you just repeat after me, right? All the prayers. All right, just repeat after me. Lord's Prayer. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemai.
Shabbat Shemai.
Kodash.
Kadash.
Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malak Wafka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Ayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ratazah. Kawa. Kawa. Ayah. Bashaman. Lafan Lanawa. Lacham. Kal. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kabawak Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawak Nawa. Wala'a. Fabi'a Nawa. Banasayawam. Abal. Hawashai Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapa'ra.
Wahatapa'ra.
La Iwalamyam.
Wa'alawayam.
Aman. Yeah. You want to see in the English words, just flip the page over. All right, it's the same thing.
Come on.
All right, so we're going to do the English now. I'll do it. Repeat after me. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kwasha, Nathan Lanawa, Hakach, La Pa'a, Kal, Machala, Wakal, Madawa, Hakach, Lataha, Hamatazarayim, Hakach, Lahakriam, Hamathiam, Hakach, Arakawa, Lagarasham, Bahasham Yahushai, Tawara Aman, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power, the power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharyam, Ma'ayam, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawan, Shemarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayasham, Shabama, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Zalka, Al-Yad, Yam Yamka, Yawamam, Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarach. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashimaka. Makal Rai. Yashima. Athma Pashka. Yahweh. Yashima. Tazaka. Wabawaka. My thug. I will Aman. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Aldon Yalaka. Al Thacharash. It's like Al Thacharash. Wa'al. It's like Wa'al. Thacharash. It's like Thashakwa. Al. Kaya. Hana. Abu Yabika. Yahama Yawan. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Amaka. Ya'ira Yamwa. Sawad. Wayatayai Tazawad. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Lakawa. Wanakakidam. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazaka. Sham Yasha'ala. Aiwad. Kaya. Nawa'ai Tazawa. La. Yakadwa. Aliyaka. Bayath. Yakarathwa. Ahalia. Adawam. Wayashamalim. Mawaba. Wahagoyim. Gabal. Wa'aimawan. Wa'aimalak. Palashat. I'm Yeshabya. Tazawa. Gum Ashawa. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labanya Lawat. Salah. I.S.H.A.L.A.M. Kamadian. Kasaya Sara'a. Banakal. Kwayashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayon. Da'ara. Hayawa. Daman. La Dama. Shayatamwa. Nadayamawa. Ka'irab. Wakaza Abba. Wakaza Bach. Wakatazal Manai. Kal. Nasayakamwa. Ashar. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Nawat. Alahayam. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagalgala. Kakwash. Lapanya Racha. Ka'ash. Saba'ira Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. So like Haryam, Kan, Taradatma, Basairika, Wabasawapafka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Ayai, Wayachapawa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labatka, Ayawan, Al, Kal, Ha'arataza. Aman. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. Hath he counsel against thy people.
They are taking credit counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeb. Yea, all their princes. As Zabah, and as Almuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High in possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them. With thy tempest, and make them afraid. With thy storm, fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded. In trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. So be it. All right. Okay, so we are going to continue from last week, Kings 3:1. I want to apologize because I did not get the answer to that 3:1, but nonetheless, we'll still continue reading the verses. So I'm going to read in the Hebrew, Salakia, 1 Kings 3:1, that is. I'm going to read to you in the Hebrew, the first verse to the 7th verse. Before I do that, let me put up some links in the Facebook, okay, in the Facebook, so that way you can sign in, and it's only for attendance purpose. All right, nobody should feel any type of way about it, because when you go up into ESO, which is the white man's school, you have to give attendance, you know what I'm saying, and they have to know where you're from, and this operates in the same fashion, in that if you want to coming up in the ranks, we got to see that you're diligent with this, you know what I'm saying? We got to find out that you're about it, and not just talking about it, but really, really about it. You know what I'm saying? The small amount of men that we have in the schools, because this is a straight gate, and not everybody's going to be able to come into this because it might be too rough. And if you're a Christian and you love Christianity, the white man's religion, and you don't want to accept the real black man, which is Jesus Christ in the Bible, his faith, truth is what I meant, then you might as well be a Christian. I wish you wouldn't, because the day is coming when Christianity, the Lord is going to show every brother and sister that Christianity is total falsehood. But you can believe right now that you're serving the Lord all you want, even if you've been there 14, 16 years. You can go in and believe that if you want, but you will find out one day when the Lord put that spirit in the earth, you're going to lose out. So now as we're looking for these scriptures, give me an opportunity to go ahead and post up some links in book, okay, and in so that way you can come and sign in for your attendance. And if you want to join us on the hangouts, you feel free also. Don't be afraid. A lot of brothers be afraid to try to want to come up into the class, but on the real, you shouldn't be afraid. Let's see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be afraid. You should feel no type of way about it. All right, and I do apologize. I had it on. Now it should be good. Boom. All right, here we go. Let me refresh this page. There we go. Now we're on the live YouTube. Here we go. So if you want to go to YouTube chat, I'm going to post it also in the Facebook chat, but there's a link to the Hangouts, okay, that you want to click on. So that way, if you have a question, comment, if you feel some type of way about the truth, feel free to voice it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If you're a Christian and you feel some type of way about the truth, click on that Hangout links and let me hear you say something about it. And this link right here, so that way you can join us on the YouTube page. So that way you can chat. If you don't want to speak, you can chat right there. Okay. All right. That second one right there, you click on the video, it'll take you right to the YouTube page. Okay. And lastly, we have the attendance sheet. We'll put a shortened link. It's going to take you right to this page. All right. What's going on? Taking for here we go. Cool. All right. So now, all you got to do is click on this last link that I posted up in the Facebook, so that way you can give your attendance. Okay. Yeah, I'm also posted up on the chat in the YouTube page for the attendance purposes. You want to click on that link, right? Click on that link so that you can put your sign-in name and so on and so forth. All right. Let's see what I got in the house. I got BT Dino Savage. I got Jay Thomas. That's my cousin. What's up, cuz? Aria Rakar. Nabaya Bon Lawyer. All right. I got all these. Hey, Eddie, what's going on? I got all these Hebrews up in this class right here. Y'all want to say something? There's that Hangout link. So let us continue right here. All right. So I'm gonna go to 1 Kings. What's going on with this? Bear with me. Should have opened up.
Come on.
My glasses. All right, so bear with me. I don't understand what's up with this app. It did not open up where it's supposed to. Bear with me. All right, in the meantime, anybody that in comments, Korak, how would I like and share this class on Facebook and Twitter? And so, hey, Korak, you go ahead and do that. All right. You go ahead and share it all up and down your Facebook. And while you're at it, Korak, since you here online, you go ahead and click up that link so you can read also. Click up the Hangout links. It's right there in the chat, right? But go ahead and send out that link to everybody you know and then some. All right, bear with me. I understand what's going on with this jump today. If you got while I'm doing for this, I should be coming up to the thing real fast right now. Normally it would have already opened up on my thing. What was it? 3-1, right? 1 Kings 3-1. Here we are, finally. All right. I'm gonna read the 7th because of time's sake, I'm going to read from 1 all the way down to 14 for time's sake, okay? And then the brother Tamayam, he's gonna come back and read everything back in English, all right? I'm in 1 Kings 3:1. It starts off Waya Thachath, so like Waya Thachath, Dun, Shalama, Paraiha, Malak, Matazayim, Waya Kwach, Ath, Bath, Paraiha, Yabaya Ha, Al, Ayar, Dawad, Aid, Kalathwa, Labanwath, Ath, Bayathwa, Wa'ath, Bayath, Yahweh, Wa'ath, Yarawashalam, Sabaya, verse 2, Rakwa, Ha'ain, Mazabakyam, Baba Mawath, Kaya, La'ah, Nabana, Bayath, Shalom, Salah Lasham, Yahweh, I, Hayam, Haham, verse 3, Waya Ahab, Shalama, Ath, Yahweh, Lalakath, Bacha, Kwawath, Dawada, Abayawa, Rakwa, Babamawath, Ahawa, Salah Hawa, Mazabak, Wama Kwatayar, verse 4, Wayalakal, Hamalak, Labaina, Lazabak, Sham, Kaya, Hayah, Habama, Haga, Dawala, Alap, Awath, Ha'ayla, Shalama, Al, Hamazabach, Hawa'a, verse 5, Bagaba'ai 1, Nara'aha, Yahweh, Al, Shalama, Bacha, Lawam, Yala, Wayama, Alahayim, Sha'al, Maha, Athan, Laka, verse 6, Wayama, Shalama, Athah, Aishayath, Ain, Ibad, Kadawada, Abayad, Chasad, Gabawal, Waka, Ashar, Halak, Lapanyaka, Ba'amath, Wabad, Taza, the Kwa, Wabaya, Sharath, Labab, Imaka, Wathashama, Lawa, Hacha, Sad, Hagadawal, Hazah, Wathathan, Lawa, Bun, Yashab, Al, Kasa, Awa, Kayawam, Hazah, verse 7, Wa'aitha, Yahweh, Alahayawa, Salah Alahaya, Atha, Amalakath, Ath, Ibadka, Thachath, Dawada, Abaya, Wanaanakia, Na'ar, Qutan, La'ah, Adai, Taza'ath, Waba'a, verse 8, Waibadka, Bathuka, Imika, Ashar, Bacharath, Aim, Rabah, Ashar, La'ah, Yamna, Wala'ah, Yasapah, Marab, verse 9, Wanathath, La'ibadka, Lab, Shemai, Lashapat, Ath, Imika, Laha, Bayan, Tawab, Larai, Kaya, Maya, Wayakal, Lashapat, Ath, Imika, Hakabad, Hazar, verse 10, Wayatab, Hadaba, Ba'ayanya, Adanya, Kaya, Sha'al, Shalama, Ath, Hadaba Hazar, verse 11. Wa ya Amar Alahayim Allah Yawah. Ya'ain Ashah Shalath Ath Hadaba Hazal Wala'ah Shalath Laka Yamayam Rabyam Wala'ah Sha'alath Laka Aisha Lawa Sala Wala'ah Sha'alath Napash Ayabyaka Washa Alath Laka Habayan Lashmai Mashapat, verse 12. Hana Aisha Yathya Adabayaka Hana Lab Chabad Chakab Wana Bawan Asha Kamawaka La'a Haya Lapanyaka Wa'acharika La'a Yakwawam Kamawaka, verse 13. Wagam Asha La'a Shalath Nathathya Laka Gam Aisha Gam Kabawad Asha La'a Haya Kamawaka Ayash Bamalakyam Kaya Yamayaka, verse 14. Wa'am La'aka Thalaka Lashemar Chakya Wamataza Wathya Kasha Halak Dawayad Abayaka Waha Rakathya Ath Hamayaka. All right, so you reading from 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 1.
Book of 1 Kings chapter 3 verses 1. And Solomon made an affinity with Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David. Made an end of building his own house and the house of the Lord, and the wall of Jerusalem round about. Verses 2. Only the people sacrificed in the high places because there was no house built into the name of the Lord until those days. And Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statutes of David his father. Only he sacrificed and burned incense in high places. The king went to Gibeon to sacrifice.
Can you go and read that back? Because I was checking out something here real quick.
So, verse 1?
Yes.
Kind of walk up. 1 Kings chapter 3 verses 1. And Solomon made an affinity with Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David, until he had made an end of building his own house and the house of the Lord, and the wall of Jerusalem round about. Verse 2. Only the people sacrificed in high places because there was no house built into the name of the Lord until those days. And Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statutes of David his father.
Okay, so what happened was that throughout all this time, there was no actual structure that was for the Lord, you know, because the Lord was dwelling in tabernacles. Every time we kept moving, we brought the tabernacle with us. We brought the Ark of the Covenant, so on and so forth. There was no actual, and Solomon's duty was to make sure that that got done. You understand? David could not do it, even though David was a king. Why could not David do it? Why David could not do it? Hold on, I need somebody to see if they can answer me over here. Y'all can answer me if you know the answer. Except those that already know. I'm trying to see the people who think they know. All right. Remember, I posted a link right here. So you do me a favor and sign in. Sign in, right? Y'all want to sign in? We'll post that link one more time while y'all thinking about this answers. Post this link is so that way you can sign in. Your name, 'and location for attendance purposes only. feel no type of way about nothing here. This is a Sabbath service. Okay? I already know you know Qurak. And I know you know too. Okay, that's why. But okay, Qurak, I'm gonna say because nobody else answered, and Qurak was right because King David's hands was bloody. Why was it bloody? All the wars. All the wars. Now Solomon didn't go to pick up a sword and fight anybody, not to say that he was a punk, but Solomon was not a punk, you know what I'm saying? But it was his duty to now make sure that this temple get built up. All right, so continue.
Only he sacrificed and burned incense in the high places.
You see, because what we did is because we didn't have an actual place to do it, we had altars, and that's where we would do it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning wherever we put the tabernacle, that's where we sacrifice. Remember that we kept moving to place to place, putting altars here and there.
Verse 4. And the king went to Gibeon to sacrifice there. Before that was the great high place, 1,000 burnt offering that Solomon offered upon that altar.
Okay, so in Gibeon, there was an altar there, and that's where Solomon made these sacrifices, right? These sacrifices you can find in the Levitical law, and I believe in some of the Deuteronomy, so on and so forth, in the laws, where some of the sacrifices were what? The way Cain did? No, they were lamb, right? They were goats, you know what I'm saying? Pigeons. The turtle dove is another way of saying pigeon. Lambs, you know, the best of what you had, the best of your what the Lord said it was clean animals, lambs, goats, cows, oxen, you know what I'm saying, buffaloes, chicken, turkey, be considered clean animals. And the Lord, when he said I had to sacrifice certain things, he's made specifics as to what to sacrifice. Your free will offerings, your sin sacrifices, you know what I'm saying, your burnt offerings, so on and so forth. Solomon had all the wealth, so that way that's why he was able to burn 1,000 of them sacrifices, them offerings. Okay, he had mad wealth. Why? Because David, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep going.
Verses 5. In Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in the dream.
Now, let me tell you something. A lot of Christians, I know there's some Christians on this Facebook right here. If you're curious as to know how to say king in Hebrew, is Malak, okay? And Solomon is Shalamah in Hebrew, okay? But that's a little taste of what you can get and devoted to the truth, not to singing on the choir, not to being in tambourine, but actually wanting to know actually how the culture went down, what was the language spoken, and so on and so forth. These breakdowns, these prophecies that are in the scriptures only can get at the I.S.U.P.K. Anywhere else, you might as well stay in the Christian belief system that you're in.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
And Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night.
Go ahead.
And God said, ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said,
check this out, right? Now the Lord asking Solomon, what shall I give thee? You know what I'm saying? And this is what Solomon could have said. Instead, go ahead.
Thou hast showed unto thy servant David, my father, great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth.
So he letting the Lord know, well, you showed enough, you showed plenty of mercy to my father as he walked with you in the truth. Go ahead.
And in uprightness.
In righteousness and in uprightness, man, he walked straight. In other words, he walked straight down the line. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Of heart with thee, and that has kept for.
Meaning he was always thinking of doing the right thing. That's the term we got to use today. That's how brothers will understand. King David always thought in terms of doing the right thing. Heart only means what your mind. You're saying, you know what I'm saying? Your mind, your thought process. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For him this Slakia. And thou hast kept for him this great kindness.
Okay.
That thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne as it is this day.
Right. So King Solomon let him know, you showed him so much kindness that now you allowed his son to sit on his throne as is this day. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And now, O Lord my God, that has made thy servant king instead of David, my father.
Right, so now he's saying, the Lord, you made me king instead of in my father's place. That's what it meant instead. Go ahead and answer that. All right, that's what he meant when he said instead, meaning in his place. Okay. I got you. I got it. All right. So put that on. I'm gonna let you come up in here so that way. All right, but come on up, Tamayan, so you finish reading this last line here. Then we'll call them up and then we'll let you read the rest of it. All right, so go ahead. So we in 2 Kings, the 3rd chapter. We looking now in the 7th verse. 1 Kings, 3rd chapter, 7th verse. All right, go ahead. Start from the top.
And now, O Lord my God, that has made thy servant king instead of David my father.
See that humbly, King Solomon said, "Thy servant." Like, I'm your servant. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do your will. Just like Commander Gen.YAHANNA is a servant to the Lord, is a servant to Christ. The generals, captains, and officers, we're all servants to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Everything we're doing in the I.S.U.P.K is not of our will, but of whose will? The Lord's will, right? And that's how it's got to be. Anybody that's not down with the program, for without how the scripture says, are what? Dogs, right? Straight up and down. Even if I don't like the program, guess what? It ain't what I feel. Or at the end of the day, it's not what the captain feels. It's not what Thama Young feels. No matter what you thinking online and in your mind, is not what you want. Never was what you want. You know what I'm saying? There's always a place and time for whatever you want. But when the Lord speaks, his word is first. Bottom line, because without him, you and I would not be sitting here breathing this air that he provided for us, eating the bread that he provided for us, eating the food that he provided for us, the clothing, you know what I'm saying? The opportunity and the chance to come back into life and live again and correct what we did wrong without him. So he deserves every last bit of praise. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
And I am but a little child.
What he said?
And I am but a little child.
Now, this is King Solomon. You know, King is the here. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Here. But he letting the Lord know he's this. He's a little speckle. He's a child. He don't know nothing. Go ahead.
And know not how to go out or come in.
Just finish saying he don't know nothing. Solomon's letting him know he don't know how to come out or go out or come in. Is that the end of the verse? All right. Let's call Captain Hamakwa up here so that way we can push forward. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Do it solid. Bring that one in. Yeah. Just roll that up here real quick. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna let you come on up. Come on. Captain Hamakwa, present thyself.
Hamakwa, Bangad, Bayashala.
Hamakwa, Bangad, Banyashala.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabaratam.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabaratam. All right. Yes, sir. So we're gonna take it from 8 to 14 again in the English. Anybody had comment they want to say, come on up in this here link right here I got for you on the Hangouts. I'm gonna let Tamayam read 8 to 14 in the English. Captain, you want to say anything? You could as we're going along.
Verses 8. And that servant is in the midst of thy people which thou hast chosen.
Hold on, stop right there. Once again, if you don't know by now, if you're a Christian and think God loves everybody, God chooses everybody, it don't matter because in your mind, since Paul went to the Gentiles, you thinking Paul went to everybody. Paul knew who he had to go to. He knew the mission, all right? And he knew that these Gentiles was only talking about Israelites who were, let me put it to you in simple terms, right? So we can get understanding. Cast outs. All right, as a matter of fact, find that out in the scripture. Cast out. Israelites who were cast out, who took on the customs of these other races. That's why they called us Gentiles. And Paul went to every Puerto Rican, every so-called African American, West Indian, every Latino that he could find, every Gadite, Seminole Indian that he could find in his time, right? Who were called the Gentiles by other Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Paul did not go like the way that Christianity loved to teach. Here we read, I need that line again, who the Lord what?
And that servant is in the midst of the people which thou hast chosen.
You see that? In the midst of King Solomon let the Lord know that he's but a child. He don't know whether to come in or out. He don't know. And that he's in the midst of the people that the Lord chose. You see, there is a people that the Lord did choose. You understand? And he chose you, black man and Hispanic, Native and Seminole Indians. He chose you. You know why? Because we are the people of the book. Here, if you ever want to know, if you ever had a question that's okay, before America, before slavery, before Africa, where were we? Because and the reason why I say before Africa is a lot of brothers who are brown skin, dark brown skin, different shades of dark brown, you know what I'm saying, even light skin, think you're Africans because that's where they got you out of. But you got to question yourself. The Africans know where they came from way back. The East Indians know too. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese and Japanese, they know. Like Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, U.S. is, well, before America, we're going to look at you like, what? What do you mean before America? The same thing with the so-called Negro. Well, before Africa, what? Nah, man, I'm African. Nah, you lost is what you are.
That's
Go ahead.
Start at verse 6.
Where we at?
In 1 Kings chapter 9, verse 6.
Oh, good. There you go.
Come on. 1 Kings chapter 9, verse 6. But if ye shall all at turn from following me, ye or your children, and will not keep my commandments and my statutes, which I have set before you, but go and serve other gods and worship them, then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name, I will cast out of my sight.
That's what I need right there. You know what the Lord said, if we would have stopped following him, stop keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, and now start following us and worshiping other gods, he'd have cast us out of his sight. And guess what? Now all Israel is what? Cast out. Cast us. And thank be to the Most High and Christ on the commanding GEN.YAHANNA, them cast outs are coming back home. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. Because we see Trump. You don't think I'm not, because I'm doing the Sabbath service, I ain't gonna talk a little bit about Trump, man. Whoa. Trump is the champion. I can't stop saying that he's the white people's champion right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now. He definitely showing the devil that he is. He say one thing today and then switch it up and say he didn't say that while he was recorded. Oh, it's just a little white lie. Well, a little white lies is just proving one thing, what the I.S.U.P.K been saying for the longest. The white man is the devil.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning deceiver, meaning the greatest liar on the face of the earth. So now let's go back here. Thank the water for that. All right, so if you were doubting who the Gentiles, that's a scripture you can also bring into the conversation. So that way, them Christians, after you done told them and showed them, and they bitter about, nah, everybody. And I understand, you know, Israelites, we're compassionate people, we're loving people. And I'm taking a little bit of going over the time, but I had to bring that out real fast. And we are compassionate people, but when it comes to us, we ain't so compassionate. We need to switch that compassion we have for the slave master and switch it right back to blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians. So because of the time, we're just going to go do the rest in the English. Go ahead.
Count on count. A great people that cannot be numbered nor counted nor for multitude.
So he called us a great people. Go ahead.
Verses 9. Give therefore thy servants an understanding hard to judge by people.
Thy people, right? So look what he could have asked for anything. Remember the Lord said, well, what do you want? What do you want me to give you? And Solomon, after he told him he basically a child, he don't know whether he's going to come in, and he's in the midst of his people that he chose. He said, what? Give what? Verse 9.
Give therefore thy servant.
Right. Give therefore thy servant. Go ahead.
Heart to judge thy people.
That's what he asked for. You know what I'm saying? That's what he asked for. He didn't ask for riches. He didn't ask for multiply this kingdom, blah, 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 blah. He said, give him understanding of heart so he can judge his people. Go ahead.
That I may discern between good and bad.
Right, so he can make a good call, so he can make the right call, discern between good and bad. Go ahead.
For who is able to judge this that so great a people?
Right. So who's going to judge your people? You know what I'm saying? So he needed that from the Lord. Go ahead. This is what the Lord said to him.
Verse 10, and the speech pleased the Lord, that Solomon had asked this thing.
You see that? The Lord was like, damn, yo, that's right. Because he could have asked for anything. But it pleased the Lord that he asked for that instead. And with that, he was able to attain all the riches and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you get the understanding from the Lord. You get an understanding mind. It'll now let you not just judge your people, but also make right business decisions. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And God said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and it has not asked for thyself long life.
There you go. You see that? He didn't ask for long life. He could have asked for that too. He could have. He could have said, well, you know, I wish to live, I wish to have that. And he said, no, just give me understanding of heart. Go ahead.
Neither has asked riches for thyself.
You see that? Go ahead.
Nor has asked for the life of thine enemies, but has asked for thyself understanding to discern judgments.
That was a wise thing he did. Go ahead.
Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, whoa, I have given.
He said, lo, go ahead.
Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee.
That's like if I could.
Good.
And just for brothers and sisters that's coming into class and starting in the class, where it say heart in the Bible, in the scriptures, it's talk about your mind, not the heart like the Christian church. Saying, lo, look, I have given thee a wise and understanding mind. Gave that understanding to him. Like he already had it, that understanding to discern what's lawful and unlawful. Like when you come into this truth, you'll learn. The white man will teach you what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. What we do in the school, what's lawful.
Come into the screen a little bit more.
And what's
just a little bit more
unlawful.
Homicide. Come in.
Cheers.
You learn what's to discern what's lawful, what's unlawful, what to eat, what not to eat. This is the discerning, and this is the understanding that we should all strive for. Not for ourselves, but to better ourselves, to be perfect like Christ said to do. Because if Christ can do all the commandments, why can't we? And that's all we need. We just need understanding. You can only get that understanding in the I.S.U.P.K.
Okay.
You're not going to never find that anywhere else, because all these other Israelite groups, God forbid, they all going to get put to death, Salaki, because they think they have the truth, but they left what Captain just said. They left the man that the Most High put in charge to bring this truth out, which commanded GEN.YAHANNA. They left him. They left the school, and they think they have.
And you're right, and all that. You know, just still could come to class. You want to build. You want to build is what Captain Hamakar is saying. They left. So if you want to build, just stay diligent into the truth. And guess what? Don't take our word for it. Life is going to teach you that the I.S.U.P.K is always telling the truth, which is the Lord teaching you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear us out, no problem. We doing our job. And we wish truly that every brother and sister would get down with the program. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, and it's kind of understandable. A lot of brothers don't want to do it. A lot of sisters don't want to do it because their lifestyle, they seeing one thing in their life. As you get older and the gray start coming on your head and your face and all that, or sister, you know, losing your hair, you know, either that don't teach you. I don't know what else is going to teach you. Is the best lesson we had. You know what I'm saying? Death is sometimes unfortunate. Death is the remedy. So continue.
Neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee.
Now stop right there. You hear what the Lord said, that there was nobody as wise and understanding as him before, neither shall there be any like unto thee. Now, y'all don't remember what he said?
He said a lot of things.
Yeah, he did say a lot of things, but we focus on here. This line here. I'm gonna paraphrase it, but I already know what he was saying. I'm gonna tell you because I know a lot of people are gonna be a little lost in that. He said this: "The one greater than Solomon stand before thee." You remember that? Of course, the Lord is right in saying that there won't be nobody greater than him after. You know what I'm saying? Christ said this, right? They're greater than Solomon. What a lot of you Christians don't understand is that the Lord is right in that he know that Christ is Solomon. That spirit inside King Solomon is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ came as himself in his own, through the seed of David, which was directly from the seed of David, Solomon, so on and so forth. Came back as you know what I'm saying? So there was nobody greater after him, of course, because when he came back as himself. And to do what? Keep the law, statutes, and commandments perfectly. Which we're gonna find out that Solomon had all the wisdom, understanding. Of course, as he got older, fell off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 13. And they have also given thee that which thou hast not asked.
You see that? What the Lord did right there?
He gave him all the things he didn't ask for.
Right, which was what?
Was the riches.
Long life, riches, right? And the enemy, his enemies, gave him the life of the enemies. Been like asking for everything else before he asked for wisdom and understanding. Because Solomon was wise and asked for the understanding. The Lord liked that, it pleased him. So he said, you know what? I'm gonna give you that and then some. Go ahead.
Both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. Verse 14. And if thou would walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do because I took a little bit too much length of time and going over certain things. We're gonna clip it here. Get out. We'll continue this on the next week, okay? From verse 15 on down, right? The other Jew, Shalom from Washington, D.C. Shalom. Hey, there's a link right there. You can sign in. It's the GOO.GL. You want to click on that link right here. As a matter of fact, let me copy it one more time. The other Jew and sign in for attendance purpose only right here. Sign into that. All right. And do you want to bring up first before we wrap this up?
Brothers and sisters, this is the end of days, but stay strong. Like Commander Gen.YAHANNA always say, and generals and captains always say, this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not how fast you can run, it's how long you can endure in this. Scripture said, those that endure to the end shall be saved. You endure this. Let the white man destroy themselves. This is his kingdom. Like all kingdoms fall. All kingdoms on this earth fall. But the kingdom of the Lord is going to be established in the I.S.U.P.K. and it's going to stand forever. So you just stay strong in this truth. Stay strong and keep coming to class. Come getting counsel. And the Lord got your back.
Yep.
And that's all I want to say.
All right. No sign Christ. All right. So with that, I imagine.
La Yashala.
Just the Lord praise because I didn't realize how quickly the time passed. Imagine upon your Kodam, he's rising face to east.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew translation. Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shabbat.
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 Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debts. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. So, that prepared us to the Torah. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Barak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Barak Yah.
Men Israel, one courtesy salute. Men Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak.
Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Barak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Barak Yah. Yajamata dismissed. All right. Also, too, mira, on Wednesdays, right? On Wednesdays, we got the Spanish classes. All right. Make sure you Latino brothers and if all the other tribes that know some Spanish and, you know, trying to learn it even in Spanish, get down with it at 10 p.m. All right. Wednesdays, 10 p.m. All right. Don't forget to pay them tithes also. I know it'd be hard. But guess what? You know, just pay it up and watch how the Lord work with you. You know what I'm saying? Because He know what you're giving up, the best of whatever you have. Shalom. Kalaya, go put on your sneakers. You're going to go with me. Power Kusha.
You can just you need the lights. Power shot. Oh, y'all go exit out.
Just go take over everything. That's the